Hey,
always
JJ.
washing my hands. I'm like, out that washing my hands and hand sanitizer.
Probably might as well bring up. Okay, that's not that. That's
My mom
Discord.
got transferred into a nursing facility. To that place, you have to get a COVID test.
Oh my god,
They,
to
they like
enter.
swab your nose. Well, you swab your own nose and then you do it. And like crazy. Every day I go
What's
visit my
happening
mom
here?
and like I'm negative. Good way. Get a COVID test for free. Just go to one of those places and say you're gonna visit someone.
Let's crab
It's
rave.
just a light one.
It's a bit high
Ah,
from the top end. The bass is pretty good, as you might expect from the speaker.
I'm surprised they can have that
Can
many
have that many
tests on
tests.
hand because like tons of people go in there every
Top end
day.
was really rough. Like it was actually a little bit fuzzy.
BK. Okay, check them out.
It's more balanced. It sounds better at the top end. Like it's way tighter. The bass obviously isn't as strong or quite as nuanced, but bass isn't everything. I want to find something good about this display aside from the fact that it's.
Meanwhile, I'm still using a freaking single shitty Bluetooth $20 speaker for my computer setup.
Oh my god.
I think it's the only shitty thing I have on my computer. Is that speaker.
Like this is a mini LED array that is far superior, and it's similar in terms of black performance. Well, I guess it's a
Damn you,
bit-
BK.
I want to buy a better speaker,
The HDR tone, I think,
but it's just so
does look good,
confusing.
even though it's not actually an HDR display. Now it's time for the Mac experience. I expect will be a little better. I mean, obviously, this is what it's kind of designed for. The iPad won't even output the right resolution. So I can adjust the brightness here. It also has automatic.
I want speakers that don't take up a lot of space because I don't have a lot of space.
Color presets.
Like this monitor takes up most of the desk space.
And the color
And my
vibrance
laptop
is-
next to me and my
Is it $1,600 good?
other printer, thermal printer next to me.
Out of monitors from other companies. What
Cetera,
Apple
etc.
is really doing here that is different. It does the webcam.
Is it KG
Like a little
5.5?
shitty sound bar would be good.
All right, so now we are recording from the studio. The
Receiver and big bookshelf speakers. Yeah, I don't have no room for bookshelf speakers.
in pretty good focus here.
I don't have any room for like
See in the
much of
background.
anything besides small,
And if you look
tiny speakers.
closer- yeah, there's a little bit of noise in the image, but like that background.
What is it? I don't have a receiver.
Well, A, it's in shadow, and B, it's very much in the background. This is the webcam that's built into the MacBook Pro. Oh yeah, there's less
Big
noise in
floor
the
standing
background.
speakers. I don't have
Now, there
receiver
is
that
less
were in the
detail in the
Mac.
background, too. I don't know. I haven't compared these. side
I've
by
never
side
been
other than just kind of looking at them.
into sound or
So,
speakers. I don't know why.
I want to see if this actually has similar video and audio quality with the Intel Mac. Wow, is QuickTime just like not loading or something? I can't tell if that's better or worse. It might be the same, so it might actually be getting the same processing as the.
I'm not sure what my
as well.
computer
Tell me what you feel
accepts
about the power cord.
speaker wise.
I am on a 2-week streak of having no hot takes on the WAN show, and I'm afraid that it is about to end because I am angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got him!
Not
Every
removable.
person that walks by, hey, tell me how you feel about this connection to the monitor back there and the power cable.
I'm done. I don't want.
Yeah, like there's so much stuff you could do with a processor built into the display. You could like do AI upscaling for lower resolution content. You could denoise internet streams because you're talking directly to the operating system. They have a channel of communication. There's no AirPlay. There's no Apple TV. There's nothing. It's supposedly running iOS 15.4 in there. I don't
Okay,
understand how
final
they dropped the ball
thoughts.
this badly. I went into this thing being like, oh yeah, well it's basically this other monitor. It's
High
got these other
fidelity
cool
audio
features.
just after high school.
But
I see. Flack. Well, I'm done with that video. Anyways, the real reason I'm streaming is just to give some subs because if I don't, I'm just going to spend it on other people and then I won't unlock any stupid emotes. So, let's go to my channel. Creator dashboard. Why is this online thing? Oh, stop being online. I said my channel.
Jada, if you want to sub, go say hi to
Let's
BK.
see. How do you give subs? Oh, there we go. 1 sub. No, cancel. I don't know why it doesn't just block out your entire email. It blocks out part of it. Stupid.
What the fuck?
Doesn't really matter, but.
What the?
I probably shouldn't have drank as much as I did before doing this. How do you do this? I'm confused. I don't know what to press. This interface is confusing to me. What is this doing? How the fuck do I gift a tier 3 sub? I'm confused. Give specific viewer? No. No. This thing's confusing me. If I wasn't drinking, it'd be easy. Okay, gift. Give specific viewer? No. Oh, there we go. I don't like this interface. I like the old interface I used to have. I hate scrolling down all this bullshit. Anyways. Oh, there we go. My God, what a ripoff. Who's a lucky person? Let me see. Complete purchase. It's all right, right? I'm gonna be a bot. Oh, my under. Wasn't he? I thought I already gifted him a sub. Now I have to repeat the process.
Seb,
God.
Lurky. Okay.
Above and beyond? No.
That was freaking me out. Witch of Orleans.
Witch of Orleans, yeah. At least it's gifting to people that I actually see and not just people that.
Do your
follow
bedtime,
me
Seb.
and I've
Thank you
never
for
seen
jumping by.
ever.
The longer I stream chatting like this, the longer
There's one more left.
I
how do you
play
do
the cycle frontier.
Tier 3. Show more. Drop down. Now I have like a few pennies on here. Hail to the King. I don't think I've ever seen him. Let's see.
50 sub points to unlock.
Block report.
all of
Match
it.
suspicious user. Timeout.
There are messages.
Yeah, no messages. Whatever.
Technically.
Okay, now let's look at my stupid thingy.
19 sub points. 6 sub points.
Streamer tools, viewer rewards, channel points. Now,
Wait, now it's... Oh, it didn't update. I'm an idiot. Right here. 25. 5.
where does it say whatever? Oh, here it is. So I have only 19. 19 out of 25. I thought that was more. How is that 7? And didn't I give 3
Is that
times?
25 of 5.
And tier 3 sub is 6 points. Oh, scamming. Wow, why doesn't an update log alive? Oh, there we go. No, 19 scam. Why doesn't it update?
They
What
can't say
is
chat.
going on here? By the way, I decided to be a Switch sealed game collector, so
No, oh God.
I bought Blaster Master Trilogy, that one girls fighting game, whatever it's called. What is it? River City Ransom with Girls.
Oh,
And Blaster Master Trilogy.
it's collecting sealed Switch games.
But yeah, bought those today from Play Asia. So they're not the American version. I don't care if it's American or not, because like these games are all in English. You could choose a language, so it doesn't matter. Yep.
They have physical copies that sell out. They'll still sell the digital
on Amazon.
versions.
I wanted to buy. Actually, I was trying to buy that one. What is it called? The Jason Mewes and the bearded dude. What the hell are they called? Silent
Jay
Bill,
and
Silent Bob. Yeah. Silent Bob and who the hell's it? Jay and Silent Bob? Yeah. Trying to buy their Switch game.
They had a Switch game?
On Amazon, it's a ripoff.
Fuck.
But on eBay, it's like about $70, and you can get it for cheaper. So
That's
I sent an offer
crazy.
and then it got rejected. So I don't know. I'm just waiting. Also, like the only other game I really
Uncommon
want,
Rare house
besides
plants?
a couple
Seb,
of
that's
other
you.
ones on Amazon, that are
Horticulturalist.
$1, is that Curse of the Moon one. I have the second one, which is like $30 at Best Buy or something. Curse of the Moon. Curse of the Moon. And I only want the English version because the cover for the other versions suck.
Damn.
This is the cover for the English version. This one right here at the top.
What the?
And
Okay.
yeah. The other versions, the cover looks like shit. And that game's
Like a Nintendo game.
almost $200. Although it usually goes for like $120, $150. But right now on eBay, there's like nothing below $190 or something.
Why do they zoom in and colorize it? That's weird. Castlevania.
I don't think I ever did finish this game. No, I played it. Yeah, I think I got stuck on this level actually.
Bit
Train
art.
or something. Oh, I got there.
Oh my god.
I'm like wondering if they're gonna make a third one. They should. Like it was super popular. I'm surprised the games are as good as they are, considering it didn't take forever to make them. Of course, these are old school games, so I guess it wouldn't take that long.
Ifa?
But still.
World of Warships. Vandal, hello? Oh no, I have...
Oh, calm. You could do all this shit on NES. You just have to like make the black background black when bosses come up. Whip die repeat. Oh yeah. Let's see. Is it updated? 19 out of 25. Didn't I gift more than that? I only gift twice? I don't know. Shouldn't it be more than 19 subs? I was at like 7 before I started doing anything. Let's see. What's in my wallet? Like two pennies or something? Wallet. $25. Well, I guess I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. I remember I put in another card. Why doesn't it update? What the fuck? Anyways, no rush.
Standard. Oh, that's the
I need some more
thingy. You have two
emotes.
emotes.
For all of them. I need to move these stupid standard emotes up to the... I mean, the normal tier 1 to the standard. Probably the Sherry one. Maybe,
Oh.
I don't know what other one. There's animated emotes. Yeah, I haven't even looked at that, so. 19 out of 20. What is a scam? You're at 25 out of 5 points. You have 2 for the remote slots to go, 1 at 35 sub. On 1 at 50. I do have, like, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have $100 more in gift cards to use. What is that? 6 times 4, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna bother with that. And one reason why I'm doing this is just to get over the stupid little threshold to get paid. Because I was like close to the threshold. In fact, I think I was like $2 off or something.
The 24.
Okay, we don't need to say Bloodstain. I already know I want it. It's good. Blah, blah, blah.
I would go up to 49.
I'm surprised I'm as drunk as I am, although I'm not as much now. But it's hard to read. I have to get 49 sub points right now, I guess. I have 25 in here already, and I have 125 total. So what is that? 5 tier 6 subs. And tier 3 is like 6 points. And I'm at, what am I at? I don't know, you wrote it down. I can't see chat. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, you can't see chat, can you?
Oh, there we go. Awesome gift of tier 1. To who? Thanks for gifting. Awesome. Thank you. What the hell is this? NES game censored by limited run games.
It's been a while since I covered this game. I remember it was about 5 years ago. Amazon's Running Diet. It was an NES ROM. It was made by.
Why is the channel called Your Sister's Closet?
Yeah, why is this so weird and big?
Nintendo 3DS. And you could go to their website and scroll to the bottom and select either an English or a Japanese version NES ROM. Put it on a flash cart, load it up in an emulator. It was a weird little game. It was kind of cool that they,
I hate censored shit.
Sprite work was pretty awesome. So it was an endless runner. Now,
Professional accuracy
And
every achievement 100 Twitch stream. Your Sister's Closet? What?
But what was the game? It was an endless runner.
What is this? Windows Defender pop-up.
above the title.
Wearing a little bikini, extremely well animated. Like, she was a chunky girl. It looked amazing with her running.
Why is this all stretched out
for this little game?
on the YouTube page?
Okay.
Location above the title.
Water, you had like a little hydration meter at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
So you had to avoid the cakes. If you got the cakes, you lost hydration, game over type of thing. And if you lost, she just plopped on the ground with her butt cheeks and, a little falling butt bomb type thing happened and the earth shattered because of her big fat ass.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. But that leads to why I'm talking about this game today. So I saw
Yeah, I was looking at some other Nintendo Switch game and it's censored. Oh, it's the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. E-Honda
Wait,
stage
what?
is censored.
Oh,
That's what
shit.
it was. That's insane. It's like, really?
Earlier today, from Limited Run Games, they posted this Run Girl Run, Gotta Protectors Amazon's Training Road. And that caught my eye. That's why I was like, wait, is this the Amazon?
It's like, why are they
Run
censoring
Diet?
shit like
Are
that
they
now?
putting this out in cartridge form? It was just a endless runner. Not much to it.
I have
but it
no
was pretty
idea.
cool. Some people would love to have it on a cartridge, I guess. you know, to each their own, right? Quirky little game.
White Claw
So
Surf.
I looked at this
What?
and I was like, okay, I can't really see those the
Yeah, the Rising Sun.
down there. Let's go to the website, right? So here we go. The end of this week, they're going to be putting this up live. $60. I'm not really here to complain about anything, just to bring up something I noticed with the game. Not the price. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Be like, oh, it's too expensive or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. If you want it, you're going to buy it. If you don't want it, you're not going to buy it, right? And if it was like $30, people probably...
Okay, is it updated?
Wow. Oh shit.
There we go. 25. Yeah, 35's the next. Mission: get 35 subscriber emotes. Scam. Confusing.
We would still say the same thing.
I'll
I
do
don't
the
care.
rest
I don't
later.
mind
Well, if I
streaming the
choose
game.
to. I don't know if I'm going to.
Stuff out here. Like, is it just to not offend people?
Rising Sun has
I
been
don't know.
around for centuries.
Amazon's
Eventually became known as a
created
flag of the
an
Imperial
updated
Japanese
massive
Army
version
and Navy.
of Amazon's running diet. And
Therefore,
NES games
therefore, a
developed in
symbol of imperialism.
2017 and released
Controversial image across many parts of East Asian countries like South Korea. Weird.
free on the internet. Now you're gonna pay us for.
Why would I even care for a
But-
fucking American game, though?
Right? This new version of the game has been lovingly localized as if it were 1989. So
What?
lovingly localized means
Sounds.
that it's being censored.
I'm
and
sen-
edited.
What time?
Nintendo's
Product of the times.
1989 is essentially what they're saying. Is that like
But they have porn games on
offensive to
Switch.
some people, or is that just like
I was like
come on,
looking at
why are
one
you
earlier.
censoring and editing such a dumb game? I don't know who's
Kinda like
deciding to
Leisure
take
Suit
this.
Larry
We'll
kinda
see what I'm
games.
talking about in a second. But is it Limited Run that decided it, or is somebody else? I don't know. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I'm just showing the facts here. So complete with Western
Pretty sure there was
style
nudity.
package art from the immensely talented Ayano Koshiro and brand new sprite work from designer Makoto Wada. Okay. Here we go. So if I played a clip of the original game a moment ago, you may immediately notice some differences here, right? So
What the fuck?
you can't see that skin? No skin? Lovingly localized, or
What kind of bullshit they doing? It's so dumb. Why even bother releasing this shit? Well, I know why money, but still. It's so dumb.
The original game was nothing like this. I mean, it's the same game. Don't get me wrong. Like, it doesn't bother me one way or another. I wasn't gonna buy this shit anyway. I just thought it was kind of interesting. Like,
See what he's talking about it.
behind this game, because as you may also notice in the graphics there, you have hearts instead of water.
It's like, is this game like rated like G now, and before it was like 18 or whatever the hell it is? I don't know. I'm assuming it's just like a game rating thing. The one with like a G rating or whatever. Cycle Frontier. Is that like Burn Cycle?
You can't see that skin. It's like that's what I don't understand. Is it they censored the game, or because they thought, okay, this is a game about like if she busts the world, whatever. I wonder what happens when you lose. Like, is it still gonna be like falling butt bomb or whatever it said? Fat ass butt bomb destroys the world type of thing. Did they change that?
It's like I hide like a wuss while real players fight.
Is there a whole other motive behind this? Like, I think sometimes, and I don't know what the
Do dap out. Pew pew pew. Was I doing something beforehand? I know. State my title? I don't know. Who's to say? I guess we should load this. He doesn't watch videos full screen. He'll have them windowed. So sometimes I'm like, did I full screen it? Hang on, let me check. What was it? That guy was crouched on the patio balcony thing. Fuck, man. I should have realized that he was there, because I noticed that. Oh, this was looted. That was looted. I wonder when he saw me. Great. Have any more? Okay. We need 2 textiles. Okay, it's a factor of number of, okay. Quarters upgrades. So I have to put in 11 upgrades, then that will allow me to upgrade to level 2. Yeah, that's gonna need skills, compound. Okay. Yeah, I do want space. That's just huge upgrades because of that. Portable labs, meteor. Mesh. 6 miniature reactors. Sample containers and resin gun. Okay. Aluminum scrap, nutritional bars. Yeah, that's like the first big hurdle. That's wild. They can change that with their tuning, but yeah, so I need textiles. Okay. And then for our missions, we're looking at compound sheets. And striders in the swamp. How many? Oh, my fucking gun was insured and it had an attachment on it. Textiles, compound sheets. I don't need like crazy. Get a helmet. All right. Max payout 1095. cost? Still insured? We'll see. Backpack 600. 1360. $18.10. 2190. I'm basically getting half back. Better than nothing, I suppose. Oh, and then if I'm paying for insurance, half of that, I'm getting quarter back. Shit, man. Seeming like it's super worth it, does it? Kill striders in the swamp. Compound sheets, textiles. We're opposite of the swamp. Riders around here. Yeah, a little bit. And a Jeff? Wow. I told someone it was a crouch to slide. That was wrong. Here one time, I'm definitely picking up scraps of shit. That's fascinating. What the fuck? How many marauders are they gonna have? Jesus. God damn it. They're the Striders. Wow, that was interesting. Come on, fuck off. Two more Striders, great. Come on. Weird, from far away, it didn't look like there was any. Inside the thing to call it? I wasn't worried at all. Is a collector. Interaction with... Okay, just evacuated. Okay. So, saw no one. No one saw me. I didn't pass by anyone.
Don't be a stranger.
You can change the dance it does. Now I want to see what other things we can do. Pact mate. Sounds lewd. Yeah, I'm looking for pact mate. My arm's sore. Oh no. Saw that in the TV. It might have been behind the camera, I don't know. No textiles. Aluminium scrap. Got the nickel. You. Didn't need that many. Wait, what? Can I buy these? Ashful. Okay. So Strider's Swamp and compound sheets. Why are these not insured? Exciting. Who's to say? We'll go in there, we'll do our best and charm everyone. We're charmers. We're charmers here. Oh, where's that? Go die at campus. Hello? Secrets? I think this kind of construction would mean you'd have some compound sheets around, right? Alright. Alright. Boo, ba-la-da-boo. So fruitful. I mean, all the containers are closed, so it's not to say that it's been looted. Find a plier at the top here. Gun me down. What's that sound? Cheeky. You've got a fair amount of cheeky spots like that. EK. How you doing? Did you buy another game? You just window shopping. I saw you looking at PS4 games. Or a game that had a PS4 version. Up, little thief. Ah, fuck! Too sleepy too. Good. You know, it's probably end up with like 3 copies of it or something. You don't realize you're window shopping turns into actual shopping. Enjoyed your time? Bop, bop, bop. I'll enter on that cycle. Hope you get some good sleeps, hangouts, or what have you. And for me, I always go for like momentum. Like while you've got 6 sub points, you have the means to fill it up the rest of the way, I say go for it. I'm an enabler. You know this about me. Ground sheet, okay. An exit point? Weird. The possibility of running into players and them having the jump on you, it kind of gives that stress, anxiety. This is a fun game. Like, I think Tarkov's onto something with the format, but the execution of it is all milsim, whereas this is more game. Let's hear up. Yeah, weird. Either inside the rocks or up on top of it. Sus. Lightning? God. Ball? In my ear. What the fuck was this? This isn't good. Player was here? Recently? Fuck. Stop it. Was that right in front of me? Because the thing looked like it was coming from the left. Fuck. That's a fucking shame. Yeah, got these insured at least. And safe pocket. Fuck. I need textiles. Thankfully I didn't run into these. The big losses was 3 stims, light ammo. But that's not awful. Base camp and creatures. Let's just run up there. 2 seconds? Weird. I didn't even try to fight. I didn't know exactly where it was because it seemed like it was coming off the left of me. But then looking at it, like, it seemed like it was forward left. But then why is it... Was the damage hitting my left side? And that's why I was saying it was from the left of me? That was weird. I thought that was unfortunate that I don't know how the PvP works there. 44 minutes for the next one. Also, was that a honeypot trap? guy's just waiting. Core left script, core left script. I have 2 of one. Okay. I actually can do that. And then we're gonna need 11 for that upgrade. Yeah. Might as well. It's easy peasy. So 2 textiles we need. Okay, so that compound sheet we just ank. We need 2 more. Okay. Picked up a helmet the other day, or last run. Oh, I don't have a backpack equipped. Ooh. Backpack up to scammers. Go buy one. Just prepping for the next time. We're gonna finish up here. It's also 2:37. I'm not saying I'm gonna end, but starting to end before 4 a.m. I'm gonna stay up so late. Not that I'm not getting anything out of it. It's just that it's like, what the? $50. Oh, I could have just stacked it in there. That's fine. Wrapped up. Well, I didn't get a chance on Striders because the asshole's there. I need 2 more compound sheets. Okay, that's it here. Oof. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe the sun will shine today. Okay. Light atmospherics. What was I talking? It was, oh, Mike was talking about how he had his music down to about -30. And that's what mine's at right now, but it's gonna get louder. 32, 3. Let's crack open up sparkling water. I like that I'm like running into the game with just a pistol. It's really just to keep, you know, Striders from swarming. I wonder what you can actually do with the pistol, you know? Like, there's got to be some people who are just yoked out of their mind. Like, aim-wise, they could just, woof. Stream tech to stuff. Something I do, like these zoom scenes, that on my Stream Deck is set up so the Stream Deck is like pressing a keyboard button. I think Alt F or Shift F3, something weird like that. I can actually look right here, Alt F3. So actually, when I have foobar in focus, that brings up a search menu. That's unfortunate. And weird. Be nice if that was okay. Actually, yeah, I guess I should set up the HID macros thing. Use that to set them up and then turn it off. And that way I'm not pressing those macro buttons when I'm trying to press real buttons. What is it? You get 12 extra keys, F13 to 24, that they exist in the architecture, but don't exist on any keyboards. Like, manufacturers just don't make them. Like, you can. Like a hotkey key presses, like if you press HT, that could give you more options if you like hold F13 and then press F14, etc., etc., etc. That would give you F14 through 24. And then F13 and F14 through F13 and F24. Not that you would need very much of those at all. I don't know. Oh, now that I'm here in front of it, I'm actually got a setting. Oh, and I still have okay, put that back up to 6.5. Okay, so for my microphone here, we have the noise gate, the compressor, limiter, and it goes like top to bottom as far as what activates what. For example, the compressor, you have an output gain on there. And so the limiter applies to the compressor, which applies to the noise gate, and that applies to the gain. So if I have this boosted up, or down, that kind of thing. Noise gate threshold, -33, opens at 27, or the closed threshold. 15, 500, 300, pretty standard, I think. Fresk, look at you. It's good, Hunter in the background screen. Yeah, I can't get rid of him. I've tried. I can't get rid. I think I have to boil the TV. It's. Thank you. What a bold move. Like in the chat here, it says, Fresk RX, subscribe to tier 1. And then, first time chat from viewer. Fucker. It's good stuff. I mean, you know that old shape. Yeah, make an entrance. Yeah. Yeah. These old things. Almost at 1K. Yeah. Gun.
I think we should all take more breaks in general.
Shush. Yes, probably. But I hate that this auto plays. I think almost 1K is like, wait, is that? No, I'm at like 5. Yeah, 500. Views, holy shit. I don't know what that means. Yeah, awesome. Oh, the pre-roll ad's sick. Oh no, this is fine. What am I? When does it go up? 16 days? Fish server, no ads. The inception and ads. They'll figure out ways to get in there, right? Yeah, haircut bad? Yeah, me too. I don't mind. Like the guy I go to does an appointment thing and I'm just so lazy. Is Rafa emo boy hair? No, is that bad? I'm trying to think. This is like a lock of my hair that I grew from March 13th, 2020 to November 13th, or was it March 7th, 8th or something? November 10th, 2021. Basically, I grew it out for 18 months because pandemic. But it got like past my shoulders. I was like, holy shit. Not to be shoulder length until last month. Ugh. Yeah, time makes fools of us all. Okay. On Rafa. Good lord. Things on the fridge. Taking pictures to send to a streamer friend. And just cheeky limiter over there. Under a lot of pressure. Oh yeah. I think I want to do some stream maintenance stuff. You'll notice this camera size is like a that's smart. Teaching and teching. It's like, why am I looking for my ID on the table? It's not on the table. It's like an ID kind of shape. It's more of a portrait than a landscape. Exactly. Obviously, this is like a TV, similar to how this is like a TV. My room layout is a vague inspiration for how this scene looks. And then 4 or 5. Because it'd be shorter on the thingy. Oh, you see the whiskey and the Spuddy Buddy over there? And then the game scene. This is closer to a 4-3, I think. I'm thinking I want to take this kind of cutout thing and put that into the game scene here. And so it'll be more of a, that kind of thing. I'll probably make it a little taller rather than just making it in shorter. But am I off center in this thing? I guess vaguely. Oh, weird. Then also this thing is off centered in the room, in the scene there. It's all fucked. Same cutout as it did in Star Fox, so that's an interesting idea. Centered. This is my center. I'm not centered. That's more centered. Shit. Okay. I was looking for he'll sing it. Shoop. That's what I have with these cameras. Just a little bit of slide. Just a little bit. Whoop, 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 whoop. Did I change the color settings on it? This is definitely more warmer, but or is it a factor of I didn't change the thing? Studio mode, camera scene, open, configure video, camera control, low light compensation off. That's one part of it. Radio scores. Oh god. Just cheeky little slide in. It's like 2 frames or something, maybe 3. Just enough to get a see. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, you know what? It would be better if I'm talking normally like this. Then I can send him that picture. $253, $450. Presumably he's a professional man and he has his notifications muted at night. Like he has do not disturb sign on there. So I'll just DM him through Twitch. Wait, hello? Weird. Copy link. Yeah. Copy link. I think that should be fine. Because he was setting up his stuff, and I'm like the first person to tell people to like raise their mic volume. There are so many streams on Twitch that are just like, hey, how's it going? I don't want to blow your ears out, so I've got my volume all the way minus 17, minus 20, minus 30 decibels. This one peaking out at around minus 22. And you have to turn them up so much. And so by the time you like get to a place where you can turn them up, then you're threatening on blowing out your eardrums. I have this set up to about a minus 5. Like, blah, 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 yeah. With the compressor, it all kind of gets to about the same peak, whether I'm yelling or speaking normally into it. So I think it barely does a little bit at the top in normal speaking, but then it really works on there. That's exactly what I was just sending the fridge right here. Probably better just opening in a. Ba, 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 ba. La, ba, 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 ba. Nope. All right, new tab. So from the top, we can see audio main is 0 because I have it routed crazy. That's in Discord. Yeah. Yes. You will observe. Let me just look at that. I can clear out this. Convention. Holy shit. Distracted. Oof. In general. Yeah. Oh, and then there's like Windows settings. That's weird also. Fuck. Same. Okay, sound settings. Control panels, recording. USB audio cut. That's how I bring my stuff in. I believe I have it at a plus 6.8 instead of the plus 30. So Windows sound settings, the system settings, sound thing, device properties. It brings up this panel, which you can go to the recording tab, and my audio that comes in from my audio interface is this guy. So bring that up. The levels for shitty, cheap desktop mics that you would find in like the mid 2000s. Those you need to turn up to plus 30 decibels. This one I just have it at plus 6.8. I have the format because I do all of my stuff at 48,000 kilohertz, or 48,000 hertz rather, 48 kilohertz. I was looking at something that was like, oh, most games are like mastered at that. Plus, when you have 96, then like it's half, just doubling. So one channel, that means it's not pretending to have whatchamacallit, stereo sound, because it doesn't. and 16-bit because that's the only thing that has that. Yeah, I think by default it's like 44.1. I haven't gone like too deep into those things. I just know that I want everything to be similar, so I've got all my audio sources set to the 48. So plus 6.8 instead of plus 30, and then that, and turn down. And it's kind of the thing. You see that kind of like going, wow, wow, whoa. Oh, another little factor of it is I'm coming into here. Oh, no. That was pre. Okay. So, fuck. It goes microphone into audio interface, into computer, and then computer voice meter pulls it into this guy. I give it a little bump up to 5.4. I can listen to it. That probably sounds weird. Or maybe it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because that doesn't pass it through that way. If I did this would do it, maybe? I don't remember. If this is like doubling or something. Or if this is, or both of these. I could be making horrible mistakes. But then this also bumps it down to mono as well. This, I give it a little bit of a low boost and a little bit of an echo. It'll be background cycles in there, but I have a Ryzen 7 3700X. I have GeForce RTX was it 2070 Super? It's a ROG. What is it? Asus Republic of Gamers. Yeah. Like if I'm sweating the extra processing power from using the software-based voice, like sound mixer, then I'm probably not doing gaming. I'll tell you that much. This third channel is when I have a thing plugged in to the monitor. I'm playing that way. That's stuff. Forget the exact thing. I think it was when I'm playing with a game console into a capture card, HDMI into my center screen, and then I have headphone audio coming from the monitor to the computer so I can hear it in real time. Because when I would use my capture card, it wouldn't be real time. Something crazy. But it basically I don't use this. This is the microphone input on the motherboard. Then this is the Edge browser. This noise gate on voice meter is like the first thing. Okay. Actually, that doesn't do anything. That's fine. Son. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. What? Why did it go away? Oh my god. There it goes. Audio interface. Okay. Fuck. That is the run of my whole sound
Bank
settings.
all in play here. All in play with the shot. Oh, I missed it. He wins this time.
Bolt action. Good lord. Oh, this is Crescent Falls.
You see, that's why I like this game. You can't just one-tap people. Like, if this was Call of Duty...
Okay. Well, I need active in there. ATI 9700 all-in-one ribbon capture inputs, dongle, stummy, analog, RF, FM, ATC, NTSC, S video, component audio, composite video. Yeah. Didn't realize some capture cards weren't real time. You saw Elgato had 8 different models. Yeah. Good lord. I think a lot of these things, like, they get more efficient in those things, so the load traditionally is like not a thing now. Like the RTX series of cards, I believe the processing power, like, because the way the card is made, they are better suited for processing video with the NVENC new codec. And so they're more efficient at processing OBS than if you had same like power without RTX card architecture. That was what I was told like 2 years ago or something, like 3 years ago. And then even further, like some of the 3000 series cards, like it's crazy how better those things are performing. Like what the difference is. Yeah. And from a 2060 to 3090. Well, yeah, I mean the 3090 had better give a better performance for that. Jesus. The price that And then what was it, like 2 months ago or something? BK, I don't know, you weren't, because he rated, yeah. BKDDY is saying that at Micro Center they had like a rack of like a bunch of, actually I think there were 3080s for like $1,000, and that's like crazy. Looks better even though it's technically the still NVENC. Yeah, it's weird. Something you'll see a lot is source whatchamacallit, the source video signal, instead of 1080p, it's 936p. And someone's like, yes, it is the best your stream can look on Twitch with the thing. And it's like, the settings are like all min-maxed, like perfect, and like, okay, for the 6,000 kilobits per second you can pump out. And now people are going up to like 7350 or whatever, like trying to squeeze that extra stuff out of it. Like technically Twitch accepts 7500, and then they give some room for it to like fluctuate up and down. So people are doing like, or maybe it's technically it can do 8,000, and so people are doing 7,500. I forget the exact nomenclature. Like, it was a recent thing, and people are going nuts with that thing. We gotta skip that. It's gonna make me want to play that game, and I'm not prepared yet. I want to do scenes. But was it? They're saying that it's like technically the best compression ratio from size-wise, and then the artifacting, blocking, whatever it is. Probably one of the first results when I do this. 900p is a weird resolution that seems to cause issues with scaling on client side. Okay, 936 cleanly divisible. Which doesn't have that problem. Other option is to go 1080p, but not everyone has the horsepower to encode that. That sounds stupid. A year ago? Like, if we're talking like weird years, like if that's like 2020, then yeah, still people are doing, that's insane. H.264 works by breaking up the video into 8x8 pixel blocks. Resolution doesn't divide cleanly by 8 in both directions. Blocks at the edges are only partially used. Wastes encoding time and bandwidth. Appears to cause weird artifacting in situations. Hailstorm was talking about he does 120 FPS at 720p, 7500. We don't have to worry about being able to decode whatever because Twitch re-encodes it anyway. I think the way it's like sent out by OBS is like a standard, and so that's gonna be fine anyway. But then I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch just transcodes anyway your source. Yeah, take it with a grain of salt. They're saying these green things, 16:9 divisible by 8. They're saying over here 1920 1080 full HD. 1792 1008 1664 936 1536 by 864 1408 viewed with 720. On YouTube side of things, they don't give you the next encoding unless you have 1080p, I believe. Transcoding, oh, you were told wrong. Transcoding of streams is decided by time. Okay, I don't know this. I mean, obviously I have that right now. Yeah, how much encoding overhead is available? I regularly watch Nikki Duh. She used to stream. She's been very busy now between moving and being pregnant. Whew. She doesn't stream as regularly, but she would normally stream about 2 p.m. Pacific, and most of the time she got it. But there would be a crapshoot where she just didn't qualify for the encoding, like it was too busy. It's possible that Twitch does offer those things. It's like, okay, we have this affiliate that regularly pulls down views. We're looking at their channel for the, like, checking them out. We're going to be offering them partnership or whatever. We're evaluating them now for partnership, what have you. it's possible that it could be a thing that considers that. It's possible that could be a algorithmic thing. I don't think Twitch is that intelligent in doing that. I don't think Twitch like offers that. I think they'd rather have like, I think how they have their stream architecture built out is to accommodate all of those partners in those areas of when they'll be going live and what servers they're streaming to and that kind of thing. Yeah, never a problem getting it, but you stream at dead times, 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Central Standard Time. Exactly. Yeah. If you start after 9 p.m., it's probably a pretty good bet. Pacific time, I guess that'd be 11 p.m. Central. But then, I don't know if it's different for your servers. I think why it's like a pretty sure bet for me, if I'm starting at 9 or 10 p.m. Pacific time, that's midnight or 1 a.m. Eastern time, so people aren't going to be in there. Yes, the Oracle. The Oracle knows. Jesus, they have these things all the way up to 8K. H264 pixel block. This is from 2008. Improving intra-pixel prediction for H264 video coding. A macro block. ResearchGate. Efficient hardware architecture. November 2006. Lord. I'm just going to read like a random thing. In the high quality video with large frame size and search range, the memory bandwidth is a major bottleneck. In the motion estimation architecture, to reduce memory bandwidth, the motion estimation architecture has to access each pixel just once, reuse the overlapped data. The architecture is designed for reducing the memory bandwidth by adopting meander-like scan in order to access each pixel. In order to access to each pixel just once and using on-chip memory to reuse the overlapped data. The proposed architecture performs full still. I'm zoning out now. All 41 motion vectors of the macro block. Wild. The rest of this paper is organized as follows. Holy shit, this is like the intro. Context and source publication. Yeah. Oh, what Real Player could do back on 56K. Yeah, it was. I think that was probably more about prediction, right? If you're streaming, if you're streaming enabled, you can stream on 4K at YouTube. Holy shit. The Quake Pro League used to stream at a higher resolution to YouTube. But I think they changed their streaming architecture that it's the same now as Twitch. BKDDY is like all a bit into that kind of stuff. But they stream at 4K? Jesus. I think even if you're like sizing up a 4K stream from a 1080, like it just looks better because of the better codec. Discrete cosine transform. So it's 16 by 16 samples. Further subdivided and transform. Don't say view video coding. Jesus. It's cool as hell. I hate navigating Reddit. Continue this thread. Okay, so this just gives okay, thank you so much. That's it. But this shows what this just was. Asshole. Down in the Wikipedias. Oh man. More resolution. If you can stream at higher bitrate, it will look nicer and sharper than 900p. Wild. Oh god. Do I have... Oh. I have a placeholder in here. Go comics. Find your happy place. Also, I have to switch over to this thing because I need autofocusing. I don't think that much into that unless I have that. Can I have a horn? Ask. Oh god, it's so dusty up here. I need to dust. I'm an asshole. I think I bought that from Walmart. I was like, the PC case on the top. This here? Oh, that's a TV. That's a CRT. It's a 27-inch CRT. LG. It's got in the top left, it's got some coloration issues that developed, but also, you know, we don't use it. Like, I'm actually looking at replacement monitors. You see in the background this desk? It's a camera. This is where my brother streams from. This RGB is like the case inside of it. So I put that together. It's one screen, two screens, and then TV. It's got a capture card in there, and it's got a actually two capture cards because he's streaming Dread when it came out in October, and the capture card we had from 2011 wasn't really cutting it. So they actually, yeah. Your SRC no, it definitely did look like I definitely see that old school computer case look from it in there. Particularly it being on this side, it can be like, oh yeah, it's just fishining out there. But yeah, you actually see headphones on the mic stand there. And yeah, because he plays retro games, so he needs a retro TV for them. But if we can find a 27-inch monitor that'll have the composite component inputs that you could just play there, yeah, easy. Yeah, it's the Sheen. Did I get rid of it here? I think I was doing away with them. Yeah, no, they're still there. You can see them on this monitor because it's mostly white page. And then on the next one down, it's more like a CRT kind of screen. Got like Sheen on the paint dungeon monitor, right? It's a more rounded sheen. Straight up. Every New Year's Day. Oh, Happy New Year's for 2000. The category. Every New Year's Day, this rhyming cable channel airs its Twilight Zone marathon. Every New Year's Day, this rhyming cable channel airs its Twilight Zone marathon. A bonus hint is the channel that picked up Mystery Science Theater 3000 for a further few seasons. What is sci-fi? Sci-fi is correct. And your wager for Almost President, the next category. Basically, the Jeopardy calendar works how it has 3 days of regular questions and then 3 days of double Jeopardy questions, and then it has a final Jeopardy question on Sunday. So this one, because Saturday, January 1st, and then January 2nd is a Sunday. We're going to rock it through like a whole week for it because we haven't done it in a while. It's March 22nd. That's about what happened last year also. I did it. Your background, the return. Oh, nice. I mean like back in the 90s. Like Comedy Central had them, and then they're like, we're done with this. And then Sci-Fi picked them up, I believe, I think. And so they had the last ones like that. Almost President, January 2nd. Because he held this job in 1973, Carl Albert would have been president had Nixon resigned before a new Veep was confirmed. Because he held this job in 1973, Carl Albert was almost president. Because it's Jeopardy, I'm just gonna like reread like thing. Because he held this job is what we're looking for. They word those questions in interesting ways. I love the focus on this thing. Also, my arm is getting tired. This looks like. What is a vice president? That is incorrect. What is Speaker of the What is Speaker of the House? Damn it. I want to keep these together. Yeah, what is Speaker of the House? Yeah, right. Because there was no vice president at the time. So Carl Albert would have been the person ascending to the role of president. I didn't know his name until the question, but I did know the job and the line of succession there. It was like was it Clearing President? No, The Sum of All Fears, where Jack Ryan ends up becoming president because everyone else was in like a session of Congress when they shouldn't have been, or there's like a coordinated attack or something. And then Jack Ryan was like, I'm just some politician. This is a Harrison Ford voice. And now I'm president. Oh, man. You look it up through the last election. Yeah. Weird. We have Her Story for 200. During World War I, she supported the French war effort by fitting ambulances with portable X-ray equipment. Her story, 200. During World War I, she supported the French war effort by fitting ambulances with portable X-ray equipment. And I do pretty much just assume when you give responses that you're saying who is or what is or the form of question. Unless there's like multiple people and it's competitive, then I'll be like, fortunately. Oh shit. You can see it. Who is, was it Marie Curie? This is a very focusable mug. Meowster Chief. This is from the Xbox store. Well, I got focused for a little bit. But yeah. Like $16. Yeah, Marie Curie. Her story continuing on for 600. Oh, it goes one category for 3 days, another category, double Jeopardy for 3 days, and then a final one. Her story, 600. This woman in history was the subject of a biography called Don't Ride the Bus on Monday. This woman in history is the subject of a biography called Don't Ride the Bus on Monday. I can only hope that if you know one woman associated with buses, that you would know. You're still going. Who is Rosa Parks? That is correct. Who's Rosa Parks? We're rocking through these. Britannica notes that this Russian would not have become empress as her husband had been at all normal. This was a weird one. Who is Catherine the Great? Catherine II the Great. Like, I don't know. Like boys to men? I don't understand how that works out. Thursday, biology. Double Jeopardy now going into the original 2 Chainz. Oh, fuck. We're getting topical. The original 2 Chainz, it's thin and it's chain-like and it's found in every living cell on Earth. Biology, gotta say, what is DNA? Acceptable, RNA and DNA. Yeah. Dino DNA. The head of this bone forms a ball and socket joint with the hip. Biology for 1200. Oh no, we're just going through this week. Head of this bone forms a ball and socket joint with the hip. Yeah, what is the femur? Yeah, acceptable is thigh bone. Correct. World War, okay, that's for next thing. Biology for 2000, the reaction. This reaction occurs in the chloroplasts, the oval-shaped green organelles in plants. This reaction. Oh, fuck. This reaction occurs in the chloroplasts. What is photosynthesis? Yes. Oh, I like that answer. There you go. And World War I is the final Jeopardy question of this first week in 2022. This assassination that sparked World War I Oh, the assassination that sparked World War I took place in this city. So where was Franz Ferdinand? Boo! This isn't who's smarter than a fifth grader questions. All right, fifth graders. Oh, actually, they probably might. That's possible. They might know that. The assassination of Franz Ferdinand that sparked World War I took place in this city. I am going to go on a limb and say, what is Vienna, Austria? We are going to find out. Fuck. Bullshit. I hate this. I hate it. Whew. Sarajevo and Bosnia? Shit. It's the capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Herzegovina. Activist Gavrilo Princip. A Bosnian Serb student? Shit. Oh god, he's in a carriage? Did he go back into the left like Kennedy? Shit, dog. Oh, he's part of a group of 6 assassinations. What the fuck? Student revolutionary group that became known as Young Bosnia. The Free Bosnia and Herzegovina of Austria-Hungarian rule. Establish a common South Slav state, Yugoslav state. What? I know that. Oh, Franz Ferdinand was assassinated to start off World War I. I didn't know all this. There's a Black Hand, a Serbian secret nationalist group. What the fuck? Wild. Coming up on June 2nd, the largest cities in Maine and Oregon share this name. Oh shit. That's cool. That's the easy question. That's why it's for 200. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Jeopardy 22 calendar. Christmas 2020, my brother got me the 2021 calendar. And then last Christmas, he didn't get me one, so I had to buy it myself. But yeah, I like that. I just go through those things, just get in there, rocket them up. Okay, I have all these things. Someone is parroting. This is a true resolution. This is not. Epos Vox. Internet streamer, how do you care? Stop making these video editing mistakes. It's a tragic flaw of Analog Pocket? Oh no. The best ones weren't for sale, the same content as last year. Joke something of the day calendars. Really? Huh. The thing I like about Jeopardy is conceivably there's like 40, 50, 60 years of it, however long it's been on the air. Was it since the 70s? Maybe 50 years of questions? "38 seasons. 1964? Oh my good goddamn. Latest J Bus. Okay. All right, a little too hip. The clear purple Game Boy Pocket Color. Game Boy Pocket Color. Yes. Game Boy Color Pocket? Either or. But yeah. Game Boy Color Pocket. Yeah. I have that one as well. It's in my mom's bathroom because she plays Tetris on it. J6. There's an extra clue written for each Jeopardy category. Now you get to play them every day. What the fuck? Infinite Final Jeopardy? Oh my god. Final Jeopardy clues from the last 30 plus years. How many can get? What? New Deal. Democrat in his youth. President. State government is not the solution to our problem. Who is Lyndon Johnson? Fuck. He's a New Deal Democrat in his youth. Weird. Infinite Final. 20th century names. Chapters in his autobiography include Outcast, First Day in Pretoria, Fasting as Penance. What the fuck? Wow. Mohandas K or Mahatma Gandhi. You can probably say just Gandhi. Literature. Northumbria, Age of Bed, or Mercia in Offa's reign. Our guess is to where and when this work was created. What is the tabula rasa? Beowulf? What? Oh, like Shakespeare? I don't know. But anyway, what are these other things? Get More J and Play Show. Jeopardy on the Training Arcade. What the? Create your own official Jeopardy game to help train and teach using your content with the fun of America's favorite quiz show. What? The Training Arcade. Training games and gamification platform. 10 customizable interactive training games. Rapidly deployed your own training content in minutes. No coding required. What? Free trial? Buy this? What? No, I don't want cookies. Get out of here. Wild. Jeopardy for virtual meetings, hosted game, Clue Crew Live. What? Fuck yeah, $7,500 a year. What? No. Additional admins, $500 each. This is definitely for corporate applications. That's insane. Oh, optional services. JeopardyCard.com. Prepaid Visa card? Shit. Brain Games activity book. Jeopardy video game. More than 2,000 clues. What if you had all of the clues? I wonder to what degree they have issues with like old questions. PlayStation 2 game? Oh shit. Holy fuck. Xbox 360 game? God. Play show? Jeopardy. What? 35 years of historical episodes? What?
This Good luck today, players. The Girl Who Played with Fire is the first sequel to this bestseller.
What is the girl who? All right, that's not the what?
Jeopardy, and that puts you in the lead.
PS4, Xbox, Apple TV, Windows, Amazon. Like a Jackbox version?
Bestseller.
What is the girl with the dragon tattoo?
What the fuck? 35 years? Huh? Your voice video and mobile device? What? What do you mean voice? In-app purchases? What? Huh? Innovative speech recognition. What? Mine's your Xbox or PC. Your mobile device. Local multiplayer 2 to 3. Fuck. I wonder if you could play via internet. Also, it'd probably be host advantage. Hard, right? That's cool. What if they had a VTuber version? Also, can they just get like Ben Schwartz? You get your stuff. Have a good one, Press. Thank you for hanging out. Fuck. I didn't need to know this about Jeopardy. Now I'm thinking about buying it and telling people to come play Jeopardy. Wild. You're welcome for the tangent anytime. It's like, oh no, no, no. I remember when I was gonna do tech things. Now it's 3:50 a.m. Wow. All right. It's still going. Good, 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 good. Press, thank you again. Hanging out, first of all. Secondly, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. But yeah, like, big mood, hanging out. Love that. Playing Jeopardy. Oh. Chef kiss. Okay, Google search. Why are you little weirdos min-maxing Twitch? A solution to 936p.
Are you a Twitch streamer and trying to make the best visual quality for your viewers? Then this video is for you.
Well,
this video is going to be about how to make your bitrate and your resolution as high as it can be.
Is that a dual PC stream? Oh my god.
I'm going to go through that in this video, and it's going to be to help you bring a better visual experience to your viewers. 720p and 936p are the best options.
This is January 3rd, 2021. His camera could be crisper. I don't know what this is. I'm scammed here. Like, I bought a $200 lens for my DSLR. But, you know, he's got 152,000 thingies.
partner, you get 8,500 kilobytes per second. Bigger resolution is not always better. There's something called a screen resolution to bitrate ratio. And because you're maxed out at 85 or 6K, bigger resolution isn't always more clear for your viewers. You want that nice, crisp, visually stuff.
So you want to get the
Daddy, a man I trust. Stop hate raids with a panic button. Wonder what he recommends those being.
You just got hate rated. Everyone's spamming really awful things in chat. I have set up a voice command.
Awful stuff.
Put the chat in lockdown. Let me demo that. Eliminate the haters.
Warning. Haters detected. Chat locked down until hater levels have normalized.
So what I've actually done through a voice
Okay, it just goes into some.
I have turned sub-only mode on, cleared the chat. I've also refreshed the overlay here. So if there's any nasty stuff here, it actually gets refreshed so that nobody can see it anymore. And then just for fun, we also had some text-to-speech voice stuff. We changed the lights behind me and then put this little message. This is actually a monitor, by the way. We put a little message here to notify you guys like, hey, everybody that's coming to the chat, just so you know what's going on. Sub-only mode, we had to turn it on because there was a hate raid. But additionally, I've also put a message in chat. So every 30 seconds, you'll see, it just went right now. It posted that every 30 seconds in chat. That's there so that
Fascinating.
everybody knows this is what's going on. This is a popular thing. I posted this last year on Twitter when that huge wave of hate raids was going on Twitch. Well, it seems that in the past week, hate raids have unfortunately become a topic again. And even though Twitch has added some features like phone number verifications have
There's someone on a different platform, cozy.tv. Ryan streamed his video. Oh shit, they streamed in his Discord like a restream of his and then talk shit over it. That's fuck.
unfortunately become a topic again. And even though Twitch has added some features like phone number verification to stop bots from spamming your channel, there's nothing stopping real, actual people from
L plus ratio
with horrible and hateful messages. So to combat that, I thought it would be a good idea to show you how to create a lockdown command for your stream, just in case you get targeted in a hate raid. Quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, Nerd or Die. You guys already know about them, I talk about them all the time. Nerd or Die is a place where you can get overlays, widgets, panels, all sorts of designs for your guys. All the colors are 25 for some reason. For like 3 minutes of the video. By the way, thanks for the ad revenue. Alright, let's talk about what we're going to be doing. We're essentially going to run a gigantic macro that's going to turn sub-only mode on, follower-only mode on, slow mode, maybe even run an ad. We'll also have it clear chat and a whole bunch of other actions. Basically, the idea is to make it as hard as possible for an evil person to come in your chat and spew evil, hateful stuff and tell you suck at games. Even though it's true most of the time. I'll also show you multiple options for activating your lockdown command. A hotkey on your keyboard, or a button on your stream deck, or a command that your mods can type into Twitch chat, or even activating it using option connected to Twitch. So click command. So the whole installation process, that's the name of the program, and that's basically it. Click the download button and cloud bot done that. I'll activate mode on, follow up on your lockdown that your, which is chat, your stream online. StreamerBot is a chat bot for Twitch, much like what you're probably using like Nightbot or the Streamlabs CloudBot, except really, really advanced. I'm not going to go through the whole installation process for StreamerBot because I've already done a video on that. You can check it out up here. But just to quickly get you up to speed, you just go to the website. It's literally streamer.bot, like that's the name of the program and the URL for the website. You click the download button and you open up the program, and that's basically it. That's a whole and you the name of the program and the URL for the website. You click the download button and you open up the program, and that's basically it. That's a whole installation process. So let's get StreamerBot open and start creating our lockdown command. So when you open up StreamerBot, the first thing that you need to do is get it connected to Twitch. So click connect to Twitch. It's gonna open up this window. Gotta read all this stuff. Let's be real. Nobody's gonna read this, okay? Just click authorize. Once it's connected, go over to the actions tab And this is where we can start creating our different commands. So we can right click and add, and we're gonna call this one lockdown. And then over on the right hand side is where we can start defining the different things that we want our lockdown command to do. For example, we can right click and add and go over to Twitch. And maybe the first thing that we'd want to do is turn on slow mode. So people can only write messages every, let's just say, one message every 15 seconds. Let's add a second one. This time we're gonna go back to Twitch and we're gonna select sub only mode this time. So you gotta be subbed if you want to chat. How about this? Select this out of how about clearing the chat too? So we can clear all of the messages in chat by sending a message to and typing in /clear. So we can clear the stream and it will clear all of those messages. You get some people, we can add that to our macro options as we want, and at the hate rate have any again to do with the source, and it will clear all of the messages. So if you want to do any of that, anything to do with conditions to our lockdown control OBS, I probably wouldn't do if you're trying to make a lockdown command, but you can do some useful things like turning off the browser source that has all your alerts so they stop firing off. So you can do that by going to set source visibility state, and this will list all the different scenes in OBS and all the different sources. So we would select the browser source that has our alerts, in this case Stream Elements alerts. Then we would set the state to hidden so that your chat doesn't see it anymore. Another example of this is I added an image source above my camera that I can show. So anytime I get hate rated, we can show this message above chat so that anybody that's wondering why they can't speak, they can just read that message and to OBS again, select source visibility state, and then the on-screen chat widget that just go down the list. I haven't actually shown the commands tab to the voice too aggressive, and maybe you don't want to enable things like emote only mode, or you don't want to turn stream. Now, one more thing that some people have been concerned about is what happens if someone sends you a hate raid while you're not even streaming. Like, let's just say you're not even live and someone spams all these homophobic things in your stream. And the first thing I thought was, well, that's kind of dumb. Doesn't that feed the whole purpose of a hate raid? Right. You know, I don't send hate raids to people, so I don't really know what their logic is. So the fact is, that is a concern for people, and I thought of a solution for that as well. StreamerBot actually has the capability of running actions every time you stop and start a stream. So if you go over into your OBS tab, and you can see a whole list of events here. You have an alphabet, you can stop. There we go. And when we start streaming, we'll unlock our chat. Now, because I'm such a nice person, I'm actually going to demo that right now. So I'm going to actually click my start streaming button, and then all my viewers are going to think I'm live when I'm not actually live. So start streaming, nothing would have happened, but when I stop streaming, look what happens. Our chat is in lockdown mode. This message appeared, and if you look at our Twitch chat over here, it's in emote only mode, chat's been cleared, and all the messages are gone. And then when we start streaming again, so I'll start streaming again, our chat has been unlocked again. Isn't that awesome? I thought it was a really great feature. Now, you can take your lockdown command as far as you want it to go. You can use as much creativity as you want. It's
have a different
totally up to you
thing that he's popping into.
It doesn't have to be as boring as like...
Anyway, let's not restream the entire video. Where in the world is Carmen? Oh, shit. Stream. What? It's an hour and a half.
This video is sponsored by Lumia Stream. More and then later. Eight years. Brag, I'm not a huge streamer by any means. I've been around for a while. Teaching you guys about streaming and all the ins and outs about how to spend hours and hours tinkering with OBS, constantly improving my stream, playing with every subs on the channel. Let's take a look back at my stream and every single improvement I made to grow my stream from 0 viewers to where I am today.
Nutella forever.
0 viewers to where I am today.
First them out, East of Garbage Soho. Fucking shit.
Streaming. I started 2014, the year I started streaming. I started off as a speedrunner, and I didn't really care much about being a streamer. I just wanted to play a game that I really liked with a bunch of cool friends on Skype. Yeah, that's how we did it back in the day. Discord wasn't a thing. We had to use Skype, and it was straight trash. I didn't have a lot going on with my overlay, just the game, a little chat window. This controller overlay is pretty sweet, and just check out that BRB screen. I didn't use a webcam at the time. It's hard to believe now, but I'm actually super shy in real life. I'm very introverted. I mean, you can just hear it in the way that I talk.
Oh god, I'm dead. For sure dead.
It didn't take long before I decided to pick up a webcam. It was a tiny little $11 webcam, literally the cheapest Logitech webcam you could buy. No lighting, no fancy background, no nothing. But that was a big step for me. I didn't have a lot of money back then. I was using a PC from 2009 at the time, and it was rough. I was only using a tiny little headset mic. It was the worst production quality, but that was the standard back then. For the most part, that's all you really needed to stand out on Twitch at the time. In 2015, I decided to pick up a new mic. It was my first XLR mic. It was like $26, and even though the mic is good, I would actually still use the mic today if I really had to. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea how to connect it properly, so it didn't sound very good. But keep in mind, this is 2015, and basically nobody was using an XLR setup back then. I also made my first real overlay, which had a direct link to my PayPal for donations, because things like Streamlabs, which was called Twitch Alerts at the time, was still relatively new, and so that was the way that most people had donations set up on their stream. Things like follower alerts and sub alerts weren't really mainstream yet. Over time, I'd make more changes to my overlay. I even made my own logo, which looks a lot like the breast cancer ribbon. And eventually, I switched over from using OBS Classic to OBS Studio, which at the time was called the OBS Multi-Platform. I started experimenting with some of OBS's features, like the scroll filter, which I used to get this scrolling city effect for the background of my starting soon screen. I also added this audio visualizer thing, which was pretty neat, and I was just enjoying playing around with OBS. But I did something that at the time was revolutionary. Stinger transitions. Stinger transitions are those sleek animations that play whenever you switch scenes in OBS. They're pretty much the standard now. There's so many places where you can download free ones or tutorials for making your own. I even made my own tutorial. But man, stinger transitions were not easy in 2015. They weren't even a feature in OBS until like 2 years later. If you wanted to add a stinger transition to your stream, you literally had to make an auto hotkey script to play the video file, switch scenes, and then bind that to a key on your keyboard, because things like the Stream Deck or Touch Portal didn't exist yet. It was so overly complicated, but I wanted to do it because nobody else really cared about.
This is a multi-platform thing where it has Twitch,
like Alpha Gaming or Gaming Careers or Epos Vox that were making videos about OBS tips. It was really difficult to figure out stuff like this. But there were two YouTubers that showed me how to make stinger transitions: Nikon Punch and Cityside Gaming. These two guys made tutorials for how to set up stinger transitions for OBS. The one from Nikon Punch doesn't exist anymore, but the Cityside Gaming one does. I'll leave a link to it in the corner. I highly recommend that you watch it. It's the most convoluted and complicated setup, and there's no way I would have been able to figure any of that out on my own. The sad thing is, I don't even know if these guys make content anymore, but genuinely, wherever you guys are, it was small YouTubers like you that set me on this path of pushing the limits of OBS and making the kinds of tutorials that I make for you guys. 2016 came around. I was mostly still grinding my speedruns. There was no Twitch affiliate program yet, so I mostly just did some minor adjustments to my overlays.
Because there was
that year, and that really sucked. I actually cracked 2 of my ribs just from coughing alone. It was really bad. I probably should have gone to the hospital, and I definitely shouldn't have been streaming. Anyway, since I wasn't a very good speedrunner, I thought to myself that I needed to compensate for that somehow. So I decided that I wanted to have the cleanest looking stream overlay in the entire speedrunning community. You see that blurry background behind my gameplay? Oh my god, if you thought stinger transitions were hard to do back then, wait until you hear what I did with this. Today, if you wanted to have a blurry background effect, you just download a plugin for OBS, add a blur filter, and you're done. That's not how I did it. There were no blur plugins back then. So what I did was I literally made 25 copies of my gameplay sources, reduced the opacity of all the layers, and then pixel shifted them slightly, just enough so that it looked like it was blurry. To this day, I still use the same blur effect for all my designs, and apparently it's a pretty popular one too, because I've seen dozens of you guys do the exact same effect for your stream. It was just so much harder to do back then, but I had no life, and creating 25 copies was the only way to achieve that blur effect that I really wanted. That was until 2017. 2017 was a huge year, not just for me, but the entire streaming industry in general. There were so many things that came out that year that pushed the whole streaming industry forward. The first version of the Stream Effects plugin came out, which added a blur filter, which meant that I didn't have to deal with the bullshit of adding 25 copies of my gameplay source anymore. On top of that, the original Stream Deck came out, and the Twitch affiliate program was unveiled for the first time. I was learning so much about streaming that I was starting to forget things. So that's when I uploaded my first OBS tutorials.
Alright, so this is going to be for people who want to record in OBS, but don't necessarily have the greatest computer.
I posted them to my old YouTube channel, and they were like the worst videos. No editing, no webcam, just pure information.
I did mine on purpose.
Because nobody was making videos about OBS or giving tips for new streamers. So out of frustration, I just uploaded my own videos, even if they were really bad. So with all this new streaming tech coming out, I was starting to get bored of speedrunning. I had so much more fun with the actual production of my stream than the actual game I was playing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love Super Metroid, but that was the only thing I did for like 4 years. The problem was, everybody that watched me at the time only wanted to watch me speedrun. The thing is, you should never play a game that makes you unhappy just to keep the audience that you already have. Anytime that you change the kind of content you make, you're always going to be anxious about losing viewers, but I promise you, it's not worth it. Speedrunning made me miserable. So in 2018, I quit. I started doing more variety, playing games I actually wanted to play, did some speed cubing. I also got into mechanical keyboards, which was a huge mistake. And at the same time, I really started to focus more
Looks
on
like he's
value.
been in that location since then. Yeah.
A new camera. I became a real gamer and added some RGB lights behind me. And I started simplifying my overlays because I thought that minimal design aesthetic was really the future of streaming. By the time 2019 came around, I had learned so much about making overlays and making singer transitions that I really wanted to try something new. So I started a YouTube channel, Nutty's Center for Kids Who Want to Learn How to Stream Good, or Stream Good for short. I ended up changing the name to Nutty later on, but apparently somebody recently started a channel called Stream Good. That channel has nothing to do with me. It's just a total coincidence. Anyway, the idea was to document everything I had learned about streaming and OBS so that I didn't forget anything later on, but it ended up being really useful information for you guys. So while I was having fun playing games like Chrono Trigger, Banjo-Kazooie, Zelda, weird indie games none of you give a fuck hearing about, I was also pushing out OBS videos to YouTube. The start was rough. I had never made a proper YouTube video before, never used a video editor, had no experience recording myself on camera, so I was doing weird stuff like that hand thing that Harris does. Why am I praying to you? But 2020 is a year things got crazy. Probably the craziest year in my career as a content creator. You might notice that I haven't really talked much about growth to this point, and that's because in the whole 6 years that I had been streaming, I never really grew. I was always stuck between
2014 to 2020.
Maybe 30 viewers. But there were so many new and exciting things happening.
And 2030. Wild.
Yes, channel points were just introduced on Twitch, and nobody was making videos about them. So I kept making videos. Then in April, I just started growing insanely fast. I doubled my viewership in the span of like 2 weeks, and what I noticed was there were so many new people coming into my stream and asking me questions about OBS and streaming. I realized that people that came to my Twitch stream from my YouTube channel probably wanted to hear more about what they just watched on my YouTube channel, so I stopped playing games on stream and made myself a just chatting streamer. Because I already had experience changing my content in the past when I quit speedrunning, it was way easier for me to change my content a second. I had discovered what my niche was. One of really smart people. One of them was Leorin, who I actually knew back from when I was a speedrunner, and he told me that he was working on a program that would allow your own Leorin board at the time. See, up until that point, every streamer was using some form of basic alerts. Every time someone subs, a random GIF would pop up, but Leorin board was different. You could have alerts that reacted to elements within OBS. You can apply crazy filters, you can animate your camera, slide it from side to side, zoom it in and out. It was groundbreaking. So I made the very first Leorin board video on YouTube. It took chat interaction to a whole new level. You could basically let your viewers take control of your stream with filters and effects. Some of the early effects I came up with were really basic, like this frame effect or this effect that spins your camera around. But over time, the effects just got crazier and crazier. To be sponsoring today's video, and I know it's weird that this video has a sponsor, but trust me, it's actually important to the story. Lumia Stream, a new program again, so board and a bunch of other tools to create some seriously crazy effects that made my stream so much more fun and engaging than just, hey, I made your lights, or alerts that look punch-in zooms, crazy filters. One of my favorites was the meltdown effect, which makes my lights flash red behind me while violently shaking my camera. I made a tutorial for you guys if you want to check it out. Every time I stream, and it's become really important for all the different effects that I run. Lumia Stream every time I stream, and it's become next innovation in stream. Every single sub alert onto physical paper. I set up this touchscreen monitor that you guys can interact with. We have a gazillion different camera angles. I released my own software called Noobs Commander, which is another tool people could use to create insane effects for their stream. We were just having a good time. And then I got fired. I didn't mention this before, but yeah, I worked as a software developer for like 5 years, and because of the pandemic, people started losing their jobs. The company I worked for started laying off some of its employees. And by some, I mean just me. I was the only one. But thankfully, thanks to you guys, I was able to stick to doing content creation full time. And it was the best decision my former boss made on my behalf. Didn't really appreciate that, but whatever. But it's 2022, and if I got this video out in time,
definitely
this video should
presenting
be
it
for you guys during my first ever 24-hour stream. So for those of you that are watching that stream, we're about to unbox this.
That's good. Thanks for all the ad revenue. You're welcome. YouTube Premium. Noop. 8 more years. 8 years down, 8 to go. Moths. They're attacking. Oh no, they've sent them. They're coming up. Oh no. They're gonna take me. They're gonna beat me up. Oh. Is this? First 2 hours on YouTube, then remove. Okay, so you did an hour and a half. Yeah, gotcha. Oh god.
A keyboard for streamer. Streamer use keyboard. Keyboard streamer.
Yeah. Goes with tides. 47,000, 6,000, 9,500, 99,000, 38,000, 20,000, 177,000, 867,000. Yeah, easily. Good. Welcome to Stream Good. I wonder how long keeps that around. I don't know. Yes, channel points is definitely how I found Nutty. Why all you little weirdos min-maxing Twitch resolution? The bitrate capped in 2020 for FPS games. You want slow, medium, 936p. What? 2,500? Oh. Why am I a little weirdo? What is my channel going at? Can you stop talking? Yeah. Why would you? Oh my god. Can this guy stop talking? What the fuck? Ugh. 1080p 60. Yeah. That's neat. We can actually go into looks a little mushy, right? Yeah, that's what I made. Good. But actually I extracted with all that, so that's fine. Come on. Motion the video, see how it's performing. Looks all right. Get to the halo. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Cancelled because I streamed the Cycle Frontier. Too. Or source. I'm glad I lowered the That's cool. That's cool.
The fuck?
Cut him, please. Oh.
Bam!
See that motion on the camera.
Bam!
Your headmaster is here. It doesn't show up. It is in the bottom. About where my camera is. Shit, it doesn't show on the display capture. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck.
Who's she talking to?
Is here.
Bam!
Your headmaster is here. Fascinating. It's cool. That's weird. What? Anything? CPU preface? FFmpeg? Oh, is that not using the NVENC encoder? Is that a different? That could be part of why I'm seeing a different brand, a blend, or type of coding on my channel. Reducing Twitch data at home. They're like thing where I can give a screen cap. Game game projector. This Oh. Be the full screen projector there. I should have closed the full screen projector. New 1920 by 1080. Sick. I downloaded the whatchamacallit. Scenes backgrounds. I downloaded the press kit for the Cycle Frontier. I wanted to grab the logo. Well, did we have theater? Wild. Is that just old? Oh. Theater Zoom? Huh. Cam overlay size, channel banner. 10 monitors, offline board. Rack. Starting pocket watch. Theater 2, yes. Much classier. I was like right after I come here. Look at this hair. Oh man. Oh, I'm going for that. Kind of like conceptualizing out how it's gonna look different if I have like on a like light border around. It'd be like a display. Something that I also didn't consider is that this color of the boards with my name color on top of it is also like a part of the channel branding. When I look at my game scene and I see that camera boards, the color of the wood like under there, like that's part of the channel branding. And like den here. Fascinating. Yeah, this is top and bottom. What is it? Cam overlay? Cam. Camera spacing. Oh. Venture kit. I think this. Ow. I didn't know that yellow. Notice that yellow outliner there. Weird. Where's my texture? That's that size, right? My payment to Twitch is complete. Dumpalooza. Okay. Kyle's Ultimate Pastel Palooza. At 4K size with 20 pixel. Spacing 8%. asshole. Draw it correctly. Fuck. No, wrong. There. That's the wrong one. Probably back to theater 2. Contract. monitor or something? Oh, Lord. Can I stroke inside? Actually, if the stroke is 10 pixel, Wild. Oh, fuck. Cam overlay 2022. Copy this. plot of LET, chroma key, color correction, color key, crop pad, delegate India, image mask. Backgrounds. Oh, I put it as a PSD, not as a ping. Yeah, it's I don't know why it has that extra stuff. Shadow department. Why is there 2 of the cycle key guy? Who's to say why anything? I'm looking at alpha masks, image masking here. That's why I got this big, huge black square here, and that's why it's in the shape here. Got some weird stuff on the side there. I don't know why. How you doing, Shadow Department? Hope you're doing. Alpha mask, alpha channel. That's like an adverse thing. I don't know if you can see it, but in here there's just like streaks, extra stuff where it doesn't work for some reason. Not sure why. Basically rounds out the edges there. I'll probably use that.